Over 400 years ago, the first attempt at English settlement in North America disappeared without a trace. As of now, no one has a true definitive answer as to what exactly happened. I'll be speculating on that in today's episode of Speculative History, which starts right now. The Roanoke colony was first established in 1585, but this attempt was abandoned a year later as the majority of the settlers returned to England. In 1587, John White, the new governor of Roanoke, re-established the colony with a group of 116 settlers. The contingent that had been left from the previous attempt had mysteriously disappeared, with only a single skeleton as evidence of their disappearance. After the birth of White's granddaughter, Virginia Dare, he returned to England to gather more supplies. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing Anglo-Spanish War, he was unable to return until 1590. When he was finally able to return, he found the colony abandoned. There were no bodies to make an attack evident, and any homes built looked as though they had been carefully dismantled. The only evidence of the colony that remained was two inscriptions, one that read Croatoan, and the other Crow, perhaps an unfinished form of Croatoan. White assumed by Croatoan that the settlers had moved to Croatoan Island, present-day Hatteras Island, but due to a storm he was forced to abandon the search. True efforts to find the lost colony continued as late as 1603, but turned up nothing. So what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Early on, it was simply assumed that the colony had been destroyed by Native Americans or the Spanish. But when you think about it, this wouldn't make any sense. If the settlement had truly been attacked, there would be evidence of such, but there was none. Furthermore, White had instructed the settlers to carve a Maltese cross into a tree if they had been attacked, but no such cross was ever found. Between 1607 and 1611, leaders of Jamestown, the first permanent English settlement in North America, attempted to find out information on the Roanoke colonists from the neighboring Powhatan Confederacy. Its chief said that they had joined with a neighboring tribe and then been executed on the orders of the Powhatan chief himself. A more modern examination of the evidence suggests he was referring to the original contingent left behind from the original attempt. Thus, the fate of the second attempt's colonists remains unknown. However, the idea that they assimilated with neighboring tribes seems to have the most credibility and supporting evidence. The carefully dismantled houses would have meant that the settlers would have taken everything with them, including their homes. With this theory, the Croatoan inscription would have been referring not to a place, but a people, the Croatan people, whose name can alternatively be spelled Croatoan. It also explains later reports of interactions between English colonists and Native Americans who could speak fluent English. It seems as though we may have a true explanation for what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. Wait, what was that? Is that Edgar Allan Poe? What is he doing here? Oh wait, I forgot. There are more Croatoans.